What's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house. In the house with the one, the only DBL Nicks.
In the house.
Yeah, aka the Rainmaker. And the bushy tail Sarageti specialist herself, the one, the only DBL Moms.
Hey!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Let's get into it, folks. All right. So, this is just a show.
Hey!
It's not financial or stock advice. Please do your own due diligence. We are not stock or financial advisors. We're just beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. Beautiful, I tell you. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, would you kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel and do what this young man says, please?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Because sharing is caring doubles. So share, 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 folks. The bigger the stream, the more content we can put out for you. So you're helping us out and you're helping yourself out. So share, 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 always share. And of course, if you're not following us on x.com, aka Twitter, it's at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And we're also on Facebook at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
We're also on Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
And we're also on Instagram at Coach Nick Money.
Coach Nick Money.
And we're on TikTok at DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. Alrighty. Let's get right into it. So we're looking at MNPR, which ran 121% so far, but right now it seems to be forming a double top. We don't like that. No. We want bottoms, not tops. Okay, so I'll get my graffiti pencil out and demarcate where I see the top. I see a top over here. I see another top over here. So that would be a bearish type of situation. Folks, we're going to be streaming, obviously, on social media for a while. And then at around 9:25 Eastern Standard Time, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be streaming on our Discord. So you're welcome to come and join us and check us out on the Discord, and of course get all the bangers early, because that's what we do. Yeah, okay, I feel you, man. Been a little choppy this morning, but we did have MNPR 121%, SMFL 116%, TNON 242%, NITO 70%, and PEGY 88% this morning. You know what? Don't revenge trade. Don't revenge trade, man. Just take a step back and breathe. It is choppy this morning. It is choppy. We are getting close to the CPI report. I think is going to be sometime this week. It might even be today. So a lot of times when there is CPI, it is choppy. So take a break. Take a break. Relax, reset, and only go for A quality setups. And let's have some fun with this, James. Let's go ahead and have some fun. All right. Here we are. So right now we're looking at MNPR, which ran 121%, but right now it is forming a double top pattern. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can find something that's a little bit more attractive. And actually, let's review some of the tickers that are coming in. OBLG is a low float stock. It tends to be a choppy stock. It has a float of 700,000. It's currently up 50%. The volume, could you just drag that to the side a little bit? Yeah, drag, there you go, right there. There you go. That's what I need. That's better. Volume is only 1.53 million. Oblong regained compliance with NASDAQ, so they were not in compliance. Maybe it was a reverse split or something. It looks like it was a reverse split, and it tends to flush like we just saw, so I don't particularly like that. My pleasure, James. My pleasure. Yeah, I'm just back to square one this week. Thankfully made enough money that I'm just breaking even. You know what, James? I've been there, and I found the best thing to do is to reset. For myself, I reset, I stop, I trade a little bit less, I take smaller positions, and I only go for the A quality stuff so I can build the confidence, and then I start going back up again a little bit at a time, because you don't want to beat yourself up. And you don't want to get yourself into a negative mindset, because that's just going to make you do revenge trading and a whole bunch of other things. And a lot of times you end up losing even more money. So that's what I've experienced. And what I do is I try to be my own best friend. So be your own best friend. And like I said, me personally, I would trade a little bit less and just go for the A quality. Right now, there's a lot of choppiness. Even though there are runners, they are choppy. So I'm getting in and out real fast, and I'm not staying in too many positions too long, because they tend to drop after they pop. And you know what I found, Doubles? When there's a lot of Chinese stocks running, they're very poppy and droppy. Very poppy and droppy. So I get in and out real quick. BRTX printed, so that really saved me. Good. That's what I want to hear. And it's still early in the morning, so there's probably going to be something else that's going to run. Let's check out what we got right now. Okay, so OBLG regained compliance. It's pulled back significantly. We're looking at it on the 1 minute. It looks like it's trying to do an ABCD pattern on possible high of day. Let's go ahead and put a graffiti pencil line at the high of the day. This stock has a history of being very choppy, and now that it is a low floater, bless you, my little bushy-tailed one, I heard you sneeze in the background. Now that it is a low floater of around 700,000 shares, I'm guessing it's going to be choppy again, but it does have news, so we're going to keep an eye on it. Right now, it looks like it's testing the high of day, currently up 54%. It's pushing 55%. It is in the overbought area of the RSI on the 1 minute. It is choppy, but it seems like it's accelerating. We got 60% on it. Oh, Boise. Looks like we might be getting a little bit of a squeeze here. 63%. Okay, new high 560. Looks like it wants to keep going. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Could this be another bagger? Can we get another one? Another one. Can we get another one? Come on. Give me a bottom tail, baby. There it goes. Accelerating. We are now at 66%. It's not accelerating as much as I'd like. The volume on this is relatively light. Only 100,000 shares on this. Let's see if it can break through this level of resistance right here, which is around 560. It is broken through it, 66%, but it doesn't have a lot of volume. That's what's kind of making it not so shemexy. And it's also extended. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. Let's take a look at it. 5 minute. Oh, super extended. Look at this. It shot up like a rocket on news that it regained compliance with NASDAQ. Daily, what's up? Kicks and grinds, NKGN. We will pop on that one as soon as we see what OBLG does, because it looks like it's trying to break through resistance at 560. Let's go to the 1 minute and see what it looks like on the 1 minute chart. Overbought, certainly, but it looks like it might push a little bit more. Let's see if it can do it. It's trying. 66%. Now it's forming a double top on the 1. Let's see what it looks like on the 5. And there goes the pullback. All right, so it's got to reset itself. However, I think I will put it on a side chart. DBL Moms and DBL Nicks. I will put this one on a side chart. Yeah. Side chart. Let's go and put OBLG on a side chart. It tends to be a flushy kind of a stock, but it does have some news, so we'll come back to it. Let's go and check out for Daily. Daily wants to check out NKGN. Let's go take a look at it. NKGN. And it has formed a cup over here. A cup with a handle, but it is below VWAP. And we don't have a heck of a lot of volume on it, but it does seem to have formed a cup and handle. So we'll put a level of resistance with the graffiti pencil right around the VWAP, which is around 90 cents. I want to see some volume. I want to see this 9 EMA, which is currently moving at a horizontal. I want to see it start curling upward and moving towards the VWAP, which will be resistance. Hassan, welcome, man. How are you? How are you doing? Hello to everybody. Hello. Folks, let's share the stream. Let's get some more peoples on here, because it's always better when there's a lot of people watching parabolic moves. Let people know what's going on. Yeah. All right, so
Hassan says
PTIX, that was running earlier in the morning. Let's check it out. PTIX. It's sold off, my friend. Sold off pretty hard. This is the 1 minute chart. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the 5 minute. It's just continuing to sell off. So what we need to see is a break of this sell off, and it looks pretty like a pretty severe sell-off, right? It had its moment pre-market, okay? It did move up early in the morning. How high did it? How far did PTIX go early in the morning? You have it on the chart? Because it had this pop over here where it really went up quite a bit, and then it sold off. And right now, it went up 82%. You don't have it on my sheet, DBL Moms. It was up 82%, but that was like really early in the morning, really close to the 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time frame. What did you say it was? 82% in the morning? Yeah, 82%, and there was no news on it, if I remember correctly, right? But it's been selling off ever since, so it needs to break this downtrend. And when we look at it on the 1 minute, it looks like it is certainly does not have a lot of volume. You could see it's barcoding, and it's continuing to move downward. So this is PTIX is now in trouble, I would say, in trouble. It really needs a lot of volume to try to turn itself around. Yeah, something like that. TNON ran parabolic 240% pre-market. We caught it early before it started running. They were not in compliance with Nasdaq, with the Nasdaq minimum assets requirement. That's what their situation was. So they had a Form 8K that was filed September 11th yesterday. Float super low, 454,000. Volume 9 million. So there was good volume, there was good float. But you could see that it eventually ended up selling off. I actually got caught on this one, unfortunately, because it formed a cup and handle, and I took profits on the first leg, and I thought it was going to keep pushing up, and then it ended up failing. So I stayed my welcome too long, and I burnt myself doubles.
Oh.
It happens. Sometimes it happens. You know, it looked like it was going to accelerate. It was the leading gainer at the time. The volume was there. The float was low. But the news was like, come see, come saw. You made 1,050 on it daily? Nice. James says MNPR is moving. Let's go check it out. MNPR. I love the interactiveness from the community. Thank you. Thank you very much. MNPR, curling, breaking VWAP. We're watching it. Now, here's my concerns with this. I don't want it to form a head and shoulders pattern. So I need to see it break through this level right here. So let's go ahead and put a red mark here. We want to see it break through this area of 545-ish, okay? We need to see it break through with authority. It is above VWAP. Let's keep an eye on it. Jimmy, good morning. Good morning, Jimmy Jean Baptiste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Folks from YouTube, folks from X, welcome y'all. Welcome. Let's get that shared. Let's get everything shared, Doubles.
Yay.
Come on, folks. Let's get like several hundred people in here. Let's get some energy. Energy. Okay, MNPR is currently up 115%. It had a high this morning of 121%. Okay, there is news on MNPR. The news is Monopar announces positive early human clinical data validating the tumor targeting ability of MNPR 101ZR. I guess it's one of their drugs. Float very low, 1.64 million. Volume 9 million. Okay, so we have a head and shoulders pattern here, but if this ticker can resolve the head and shoulders pattern, it's got news, it's got a low float, and it had volume. And it is the second leading gainer, but it's the second leading gainer behind TNON, which gave back a lot of its run up. It was up 240%, and now it's up only 125%. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on you, MNPR. Yeah, you, because you could potentially become schmexy. And if you become schmexy, that would make me very, very happy. And I think the Indelible Pride would be very, very happy. If you would be happy, say happy in the chat. Say happy in the chat. Jimmy wants to know about KZIA. Let's check it out.
Jimmy.
Let's go and check it out. Oh my. It's sold off pretty harsh. Let's take a look at what's going on. The float is kind of heavy, almost 20 million float. The volume is very low at 15 million. It is a 38-cent stock, so of course it's going to be extremely volatile since it's under $1. They had entered into a license agreement with QIMR Bergerhofer. I don't know what that is, but they went into some kind of license agreement. That's at 740. Eastern Standard Time, but you can see that it formed a double top right over here. So let me go ahead and put this on a 5-minute chart so you can see it a little bit more clearly. And you can see the top tails, 2 top tails, actually 3 top tails, but let's go with 2. So you had a double top up here and a massive sell-off, and now it's trying to consolidate, but it is super low underneath the VWAP, which is right up here. So, I mean, it's got a lot of curling to do. It's got to get into the gym. It's got to get into the gym and do some curls. Work those biceps. You can work it. It needs more volume too. So let's go to the 1 minute and see what the 1 minute candles look like. So the 1 minute candle is showing only 5,516 shares traded. And again, this is a 20 million float stock. So it's a heavy floated stock. It is a cheap stock. So again, the float can be forgiven somewhat. But 5,000 shares on a 20 million float stock. I tell you, bah. All right, let's check out SMFL. SMFL, folks. In the house, it's below VWAP. SMFL had its moment in the sun earlier in the morning. They had some insider buying. It is a micro float, 77,000 shares. It went up 116%, but now it's currently only up 56%. The volume was there. It was 18 million, but it has been selling off considerably since then. And if we zoom in, you can see it's barcoding. So what we want to see happen to make this at all schmexy is a break of this downtrend. If it can break the downtrend, maybe it becomes schmexy, but you have the issue that it is below the 200 EMA. Right over here. So that's going to be resistance right there. And it is below the VWAP right over here. So you got resistance at 151. You got resistance at 138. James says TNON moving again. TNON has been not good to me. Yeah, it was not good to me. It was not friendly this morning. It is curling. It's curling, but let's clear this up a little bit. Let's get rid of some of these drawings that I used. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. So we have a key level here at just around $7. It needs to stay above the $7 mark right here. Reason being is that this is an area where shorts would consider shorting it. So I am not loving this price action. It doesn't have a lot of volume. I'm looking at this candle, only 30,000 shares, and it is just barely above this level, and now it's just barely below it. So this could potentially continue to be taken downward. It needs to get a lot of volume and move away from 698, and I think that MNPR is going to take attention away from it because it has stronger news. The float's just slightly more than TNON, just slightly more. But they have about the same amount of volume, and the news on MNPR seems to be stronger. But even MNPR has its issues because it seems to be forming a head and shoulders pattern over here. So both of them seem to be in a position where they're pulling back. So let's go back to TNON. Yeah, so it needs to, TNON has to hold above $7, okay? And it has to pull away with authority, and I need to see the 9 EMA right here, which is curving downward. It needs to curve upward with significant authority. It needs volume, doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume, and then we could expect significant resistance at $8.30, which has been an area, 820, 825, 830 has been an area that it's been getting stuck at considerably. So it had difficulty over here, it had difficulty over here, difficulty over here. So if it can curl up, 830, 825 is going to be a resistance area. GRRR, let's check it out. That stock has had a history of trapping folks, so I don't love it. I'm not a lover of GRRR, not a lover of it, but it is up 23%. Volume 1 million. The float is low at 5.5 million. It just doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume on it. There was some insider buying, and they announced share buyback of 6 million as it seems to be undervalued. That news came out at 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. in the morning. There was some other news on September 9th. Let's see. They announced a joint venture to manufacture Gorilla's next generation security convergence appliances in Thailand. But again, you can see there's a ton of top tails on the 1 minute. It is overall trending upward. I just don't like this stock. I've seen the stock burn too many people. So, Peggy Sue was moving earlier in the morning. It's approaching VWAP. It did go up 88%. 88%. It has a 7.8 million float. There was a lot of volume on it. 50 million earlier in the morning. It's a 23-cent stock, but it went from being up 88% to now being up only 32%. It does look like it's forming a potential double bottom on the 1. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. My concerns are that it is below VWAP, so it needs to break VWAP. So I guess you could say it's either a cup, maybe getting ready to form a handle, or maybe a double bottom, but it is below VWAP, so it's going to need volume doubles, volume. If it doesn't get the volume, then it will have difficulty breaking through the VWAP. We'll keep an eye on it. Daily says NKGN. Let's check that one out again. NKGN. Choppy. Lack of volume. That's what I'm seeing over here. It is curling on the 5. Let's take a look at it on the 1. Curling, cup and handle maybe, but just not a lot of volume on these candles. This candle has a whopping 319 shares, not a lot of volume. It is an 81-cent stock, currently up only 4%. The float's a little bit on the heavier side, not horrible, but definitely on the heavier side at 12 million, but the volume's only 1.5 million, so that's the issue. They had a phase 1 clinical data in moderate Alzheimer's disease, advanced troculeucel into phase 2 with first patient dosed in phase 1/2A trial. Okay, without volume, it needs volume, I tell you, volume. I want to see some volume. Let's go back to MNPR. I want to see how that one's doing. I want to see what it's doing. All right, so it's fighting to get above VWAP. Again, it looks like an irregular head and shoulders, so the head would be here, shoulder would be here, and then down here is the other shoulder. It is extended. Let's go to a longer time frame, see what it looks like on a longer time frame. You could see even better over here. So with the 5 minute, let me clean this up a little bit. Let's do it a different way. Let me get rid of this marker over here. Let's get rid of this marker over here. And let's go with brand new markers. We got a clear shoulder right here. And you got a clear shoulder right here. So that's bearish. It would need to now break this level, and it has formed the channel. So let's go ahead and put that level there and shade it to form that channel. Doubles, we got a channel time, doubles. Channel. We got a channel forming over here. So we got a channel forming right around here, right there. So it needs to break through 514, and then, of course, break through 545. We'll see what happens. Let's see what's going on. Let's check it out. What else we got? Let's go back to TNON one more time, see what's going on with it. It is trying to curl. We need a little bit more curlage off of the 9 EMA. Let's see what happens. Bubble Beebs is talking about GRR. Let's go ahead and check that one out again. It did have news. We talked about that. A lot of top tails. You can see that very clearly on the 5 minute. It is staying above the trend, but it's moving in a very choppy manner. Let's take a look at it on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
So the RSI over here it was overbought. It's coming down, and you're starting to get red candles, and the size of the candles are getting smaller. And when we look at the 1 minute, you can see a ton of top tails, which means there's a lot of there's a lack of confidence on the part of the buyers. Now, this does have news. It's a $3.97 stock. It's up 25%. The float's not horrible at 5.5 million, but it just doesn't have a lot of volume. There was some insider buying at 8 o'clock this morning, and they announced a share buyback of 6 million at 8 o'clock this morning. But we're getting a lot of top tails, and this stock has an uncomfortable habit of flushing, so I don't trust it, and because of that, I'm not going to trade it, because I just don't trust it. I mean, hey, it might make money for someone. It might. It might. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So that's the story. I mean, I guess as long as it keeps trending up, that would be good. But you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. Let's go to the small floater, SMFL, 77,000 shares, very low float. It popped all the way up 116%, and it has dropped ever since. And we can see that it's barcoding. It's below VWAP. It's below the 200 EMA. What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me? What have you done for me lately? Come on now. Come on. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. NITO moved earlier in the morning and then has been selling off ever since. So we have a situation here where it needs to break this downtrend. It needs to break it. Break it. You need to break it. Break it. Break the downtrend. Let's get that graffiti pencil activated. Graffiti pencil is activated. Here we are. This is the downtrend that we want to see broken. You must be broken. All right. We also had Peggy Sue in the house. And let's zoom in and check out what Peggy Sue's doing. It's forming somewhat of a pennant. It is below VWAP, so we really want to see it above the 25-cent mark. Let's go ahead and draw some of this stuff over here. So we got a beginning of a pennant, but it is below VWAP. So, I don't trust it doubles. When it's below VWAP like that, I want to see it curl. So anyway, it needs to hold support on the bottom part of the pennant over here, and it needs to break resistance on the top part of the pennant over here. So if it breaks this resistance, then you have resistance from the VWAP. The VWAP. Yeah, baby, yeah. All right, what else we got? Let me at 'em. Netgear is an interesting stock. I want to just check it out, just for the sake of checking it out. Not a stock that I would particularly trade. It had earnings. It formed a double top. You could see it over here. There's a top right here, another top over here, and it is selling off. Not schmexy. Yeah, one of those. Like that. GRRR. Let's check it out again. Let's see what's going on with that. GRRR. It's pushing. It's trying. So let's keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's got to do better with the volume. Let's go on to 1 minute, see what it's doing on the volume. All right, so I'm looking at this candle, and it's got only 76,000 shares. That's what bugs me about this particular thing. It doesn't have a lot of volume. It doesn't have volume.
Not a lot of volume.
You know what? I will put you on a side chart just because. But right now, come on, man. Show me some volume. Show me some love. I don't like these top tails doubles.
I don't like them either.
I like bottom tails.
Bottom tails.
Can I have a bottom tails? Can I have a witness? Dangerous. Doubles you that. No. Come on, it's Cardinal Official, bro. Cardinal Official, bro.
No, that's Cardinal Unofficial.
Bruh. Come on, bruh. You got to do better than that, bruh. Come on, bruh. What's up with y'all? Come on now, child. MNTS, let's check it out. MNTS. Oh, no. But I got my graffiti pencil out, so what the heck? I'm just going to draw it anyway. It is trending up, but it has no volume. So talk to me when you get some volume. You need to get volume. You know what I mean? A little bit of volume. A little bit, right, doubles? GRRR, trying to move on up. Let's see what it does. Come on, GRRR. Be a crowd favorite. Can you form a pennant for me? Let's see. Can we get a bull pennant? Maybe right here to right here. Maybe. Can we have a pennant? Right there? Can we have a pennant? Can this form a pennant? Could it be? It just has so many top tails. And it has to stay above this trend line. So far, so good. But I'm seeing that the 9 EMA is starting to really pull further away from VWAP, and that is very concerning because when that extension happens, a lot of times you start seeing a reversal backwards. It is above this trend line so far. I like that. But I just don't trust the stock. I know its history. I know what you've done in the past. I know what you've done.
Track record.
I know you got a bad history. TNON needs to stay above $7. It is staying above $7, but it just doesn't have any volume either. So I'm not feeling that one. MNPR, I like it, but it formed a bearish pattern and it's extended. See, look at that. 2 shoulders and a head and shoulders. So this is going to go maybe like this. I don't know. I hope not, but it looks like it is. It looks like it. Let's take a look at what it's done in the past. So this is 5 minutes. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go 20 days. All right, so it's super extended in the 20-day period. Let's go 180 days. Okay, so here we are. We got some activity down here. Let's go and clear the old news that's on here. So old drawing, you're gone. Bye. See you later. Ciao. Okay. Ciao for now. Okay, so here's a couple of situations. Let's go into this longer time frame. So we got a situation over here where we're going to activate the graffiti pencil. We got levels over here. We got a level over here. We got a level over there. We got a level over there. A level over here. A level over here. And another one over here. And then maybe we'll go right there. And maybe we go right there. So those are some of the levels. Let's go to a shorter time frame now and get a better idea of what's going on over here. All right, so these are going to be resistance areas up here. Resistance. I mean, it looks like it's going to keep pulling back. Let's take a look at it on the 1 minute. 1 minute. But it has news. It has a low float. MNPR has a float of 1.6 million. They announced positive early human clinical data validating the tumor targeting ability of one of their drugs, and they do have volume of almost 11 million, and currently they are up 105%. It was up 121%. Now, there's some significant resistance right at the 518 mark. You can see it keeps on breaking, trying to break that area and failing. So, yeah. Top Tail has those Top Tails. Yeah, I love Top Tails daily. I love them. Not Top Tails, Bottom Tails. What did I just say?
Traitor.
What did I say?
You said that you like the
I didn't have my espresso. I meant I meant Bottom Tails.
Traitor.
Oh my.
There's an imposter in our midst.
I will be flogged 21 lashes.
Yes.
I meant Bottom Tails.
Bottom Tails.
Man, I'm not awake yet. I'm having a rough day. TNON upset me today. It upset me.
TNON got us upset.
Yeah, it got me upset. I'm sad. I'm sad. But now I'm happy because I had espresso ice. So let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You're not sharing? Come on, share. Come on and share. Come on and share the stream. Come on and share. I'll stop singing if you share. I promise. No, I won't. No, I won't. Come on now. That's part of the fun. DBL moms, you little bushy-tailed Serengeti specialist, you're being mean. You're being mean. Flag on the play. Flag on the place. Anyway, this looks like a bearish head and shoulders pattern. So MNPR, we will check you out a little bit later, I guess. Let me check one more. I want to see something real quick. I want to see something one more time. Yeah, I mean, I guess there'll be a ton of profit taking on this at some point because it moved so much. But I like the news on it. I like the low float on it. I like that. Daly said I got snagged by BCTX yesterday. You know what? It happens, man. I mean, it's when you're in the gladiatorial arena. Hey, is that like a $5 word? Gladiatorial arena?
Gladiatorial.
Sometimes you're the slasher and sometimes you're the slashee.
No, it was the arena for the gladiators.
Yeah. So it happens, man. But you know what? You dust yourself off and restructure yourself and start again. Start again. And for me, I don't like to revenge trade. I've only lost more money when I do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Doubles. So, sometimes you got to step away, get some fresh air. Today I can't do that because it's raining. So I got to stay inside. But did it clear up?
Yeah.
Is it sunny? Oh, what? Right oh my goodness! I gotta open the shade because it's sunny.
Florida weather.
Holy, yeah, Florida is bipolar. This is bipolar. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I see. See, wow, what a run yesterday it had, though, huh? I think this one went, what, 237% before it finally faded away? Something like that. Viviana, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, we're going to go and check out. I don't know. What do we want to check out? Let's see if there's a ticker worth checking out. Another microfloat. Hold on, another microfloat has just popped on the scanner. HSC, yes, let's go check it out. All right, it's got a lot of old drawings from back in the day. Let's clear out the old drawings, folks. Clearing out the old drawings. Here we go again. And it popped up to 464. Let's see what the situation is with this particular ticker, because it dropped significantly. So right now it's up 22%. They closed a non-dilutive financing to increase its cash runaway ahead of upcoming FDA submission. The float is low, 832,000 shares. The volume is just above that at 900,000 shares. So not a lot of volume. Let's see what this dilutive run was. Let's see if we can get some information on it. All right, so financing of 1.9 million in net proceeds. Okay, all right, 1.9 million, so about $2 million roughly. $2 million was financed, and okay, 2 million. The float's about just under $1 million, so $2. Scroll up. It's about $2, maybe a little less than that, and it's currently selling at 331. Nah, that's okay. It's all right. I'm trying to cut back. Thank you very much. Thank you for the memories. No. MNPR. Trying to come back. Trying to break through that shoulder, but not quite yet. No. We want to see the 9 EMA come through. The VWAP. VWAP's right around $5.05. Not yet. Not maybe not ever, but not yet now. Do we have any other tickers? Any other ones? Hold on. We get another China stock. China stock alert. Whoop. China. Whoop. YGMZ. When I see a ticker with a Y, or no, not a G, but a Y, or a Q,
or an X,
or CH. It's almost always a China stock.
Oh, CH, yeah.
It's almost always a China stock. Daly says the same thing, YGMZ. Great minds think alike, but it has a top tail. Let's see what's going on. It's called Mingzhu Logistics to acquire Holdco 36 in transformational business combination. Float 2.85 million, volume 101,000. But we have a terrible top tail on the 5 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. No. What is this? What are you showing me? Are you showing me a red top tail, YGMZ? Is that what you're showing me? And this is supposed to appetize me? This is supposed to tantalize me? This is supposed to be red meat for the indelible pride, the general indelible pride? No. Unacceptable. No. Back to your room. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just saying. All right, let's go back to MNPR, see if it can break that head and shoulders pattern. MNPR. Still on the VWAP. That shoulder's extending a lot. I need to see it break that 515-ish mark and really accelerate. Maybe it could get like an energy drink or something. Something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. Let's go check out OBLG, see what happened. OBLG was moving earlier, but it's been selling off, sadly. Sadly been moving into the downward trajectory. Again, we need to see it break this downtrend, this nasty downtrend. This stock has that history of pumping and dumping like that. You know what I mean? It just has that history. DBL Moms, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? DBL Nicks, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? So, like that. Like that. like that. All right, let's go back to TNON. See if it's still selling off. Consolidating. Not a lot of volume. Nah. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Like that. Let me see if there's something new. Something new. Let me add it. Let me add it. How about CSBR? That ran earlier in the morning, and I think it sold off. I don't like. See, I don't like that doubles. I don't like those top tails like that. I don't like them. I don't like them. No. Let's go back to YGMZ. I'm just curious. Why GMZ? Why GMZ? Why? Why do you have a top red tail? Oh, why? Why do you have a red top tail? We don't like that. We don't like it. It's you. It's not me. It's you. Peggy Sue in the house. Peggy. All right, Peggy. So you had formed a bull pennant, but we needed you to stay above this line right here, which was your support, and right now you're below that. No. If you don't get above that, I am not going to look at you, Peggy. No, you're going to be not. I'm not taking you to the prom. That's it. Espresso ice. It's that time again, doubles. It's that time again. Love espresso ice. Oh my! I gotta get into some kind of a drink, doubles, that has like a mint type of thing. But that would require me to stop drinking the espresso ice, because I don't think espresso ice with mint goes well.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I love espresso ice. Maybe like some kind of maybe some kind of namaste, some tea with mint. Namaste. I don't even know what that means, by the way.
I don't know what that means.
But I've just seen people put like their fingers together on the outside of their body.
The way,
Namaste.
No, it means hello.
It means hello?
It's how people greet each other in India, I believe.
Oh. Yo, you know how we do it in Queens?
Put their hands
You know how we
together
do it in
and
Queens?
bow.
We're like, yo, what's up, dog? What's up, dog?
Dap each other up.
Like that.
That's normal.
Like that. That's how we do it in Queens. What's up, dog? James wants to know about EFSH. Let's check it out. EFSH. Let's go and check it out. It doesn't have any volume. It doesn't have volume. That's the problem. It needs a volume. This is the 1 minute chart, and it looks like it doesn't have a lot of volume even on the 5 minute. Let's go a little bit longer. Let's go 30 minutes. And, you know, I mean, I guess over a 30-minute chart, it's kind of trying to break out, but it just doesn't have the volume, James. It needs volume. It needs volume, I tell you. Volume. So, like that. Viviana says CHAI. Oh, maybe that's not the ticker. Yeah, I don't think that's. Is it? Oh yeah, it's right there. It is. Boom. How come we're not being able to pull it up? I don't know. We can't pull it up. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know.
Oh, maybe she meant the tea.
Huh?
Maybe she meant the tea.
Tea? What do you mean?
Chai tea.
Oh, chai tea. Oh, chai tea. What a numbskull I am. Holy moly. Holy moly. I'm so used to looking at tickers. Oh, yeah, chai tea. Yeah. Viviana. Chai.
It's a four-letter T.
That was great. All right, we're going back to MNPR. Let's check it out. Let's go to a shorter time frame on it.
To be honest, sorry, no,
Nah, no worries. That's kind of funny though. That is awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, chai tea. Yeah, chai tea. You know what my mom always wanted me to have was that chamomile thing that's supposed to like calm me down. Like I'm not calm. I'm very calm. Very calm. I just drink espresso ice every morning.
Yes. And afternoon and evening.
I could never get into that chamomile stuff. I couldn't do it.
I don't know what it is.
It's something about the taste. It rubbed me the wrong way. You know, people say that it calms you down, but it just got me all upsetting spaghetti. Daly says chai tea for all yummy. Yeah, man. You know what DBL Nix has been doing? you've been doing the boba tea.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys know what boba tea is?
That's the thing with the bubbles.
It's
What
got,
is
it's,
that?
yeah, it's got like it's got
Tapioca.
tapioca
It's
bubbles.
like it's like a little pudding
Look,
tapioca bubble.
yeah. And I tried it with you too. It's
And you like
loaded with sugar, but delish.
It's good for dessert.
Viviana says I'm Italian. Espresso always. Me too.
Espresso.
I'm Italiano Americano. Yeah, me too. So the espresso. But watch this, Viviana. I use. What do we use? Bustelo.
Cafe Bustelo.
Cafe Bustelo. Tierra Cubana. I don't know. That's what they buy for me. I don't know. I like it. It tastes good. It's delish. It's delish.
Awaken immediately after.
It's delish. All right, so we're watching MNPR. Why am I watching MNPR? Because it's the second leading gainer behind TNON, and TNON pulled back too much. So let's go take a look at TNON real quick and see why I'm not paying attention to it right now. My concerns with it, very simple. It is too close to this number right here, 698. $7, let's call it $7, and it has pulled back significantly, and it looks bearish. I mean, it is consolidating, which is good, but it already ran a lot pre-market. Pre-market, it ran 242%. So, okay. I mean, unless it starts to curl and move towards VWAP, not schmexy at the moment, but MNPR, on the other hand, it hasn't faded as much, and it too has a relatively low float, and it too has had some volume. The volume right now, 11.9 million on MNPR, whereas the volume on TNON has stayed below 10 million. So it hasn't moved that much on TNON, but it has moved on MNPR. TNOM has pulled back a lot, whereas this particular ticker, MNPR, has not pulled back too much, but it does have a bearish head and shoulders pattern. We drew this down line. It did pull down somewhat, but it held up. So that's a good sign, but I'm still not convinced that we are out of the woods with this head and shoulders pattern. It is consolidating. It's below VWAP. VWAP is about 507, and I have created levels for it. If it should get some volume and start moving upward, I will check it out. Doubles, check it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is my most favorite right now. But if something comes up with news, you know what I mean? Doubles. Something comes up, if something comes out with news, I'll just jump to something else. I mean, like that, doubles, like that, like that. I'm just saying. So we're gonna keep an eye on you. But if you don't move real soon, we'll go and check out something else. Let's check something else out. Let's do it, Doubles. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see. Looking at a couple of charts, trying to see if there's anything that looks like it might cook a little bit. Let's go back to GRRR just for shizzles, those things. Shizzles, those things, All right. So you see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. See how it did not maintain that upward trend, which is what we needed for it to do, and it broke down, and now it's consolidating, and it's it's above VWAP, but you could see that it's starting to turn. You could see that the RSI on the 1 minute is smack in the middle, so it can continue to keep coming down, and you can see that the volume candles are generally moving downward. This stock, to me, just not very trustworthy, and it could run, but it's just not for me. It's just I've seen it burn people. It never burned me because I haven't really traded it, but I've seen it burn other folks. It does have news, and it had a general uptrend, but right now, guess what it looks like, Doubles? Yeah. Looky over here. Yeah. I'm going to activate the graffiti pencil. It's got a shoulder right here. Yeah. It's got another shoulder right over here, and it's got a head right over here.
Yeah.
So it's a head and shoulders. I don't like the head and shoulders because it could do one of these things. It could do a flushy, and we don't like flushies.
No flushy.
We like pumpies. Pump it up. That's what we like. espresso ice. Espresso ice. I'm just saying. All right. So, all right. Let's go to another ticker. Come on. Something needs to move. Something needs to tantalize me. TNON. It looks like it's pulling down some more. Yeah, it just doesn't have volume. Let's zoom in. You can see the candles. They don't look like they have a lot of authority. Let's see what this candle has right now. 200 shares. No bueno. No bueno. No. No. I want you to have volume. I want volume. Doubles, I want volume. MNTX on the scanner. Let's check it out. MNTX. MNTX on the scanner. Looks like it must have been some kind of a merger. It's not really moving. Yeah, definitive agreement to acquire Tadano for $580. Forget about it. Forget about it. I'm not interested in that one. No. No. I tell you, no. And GRRR had formed that head and shoulders pattern, and it is continuing to pull back. So that's no bueno. No bueno. MNPR has that head and shoulders pattern as well. It continues to consolidate, though. It is below VWAP. VWAP is 506. Let's go ahead and put that graffiti pencil activated right over there. Right there. We need to see it pump through 506-ish, 505. Next resistance level will be roughly around 515. And then another resistance level at 545. It is extended, and we are now at the 922 time frame. So we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to keep a close eye on MNPR doubles. That's what I think I'm going to do. Not financial or stock advice, folks. This is just a show.
Hey!
So do your own due diligence. We're not stock or financial advisors. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take it over to the Discord, so you are invited to come on down. There is a link in the pinned comment as well as in the description for a 4-day trial of the Discord at $1.99. Take advantage of it. After that, it is $49.99. We call a ton of bangers in the Discord and do a bunch of live streams and a bunch of other good stuff in the Discord. So if you'd like to join us, you got a trial for $1.99 for 4 days, so you can take advantage of that. Okay, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, could you do what this young man says, por favor?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded, and remember to share.
Sharing helps us grow. We grow, we put out more content. Everybody grows. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. In addition to that, you can follow us on x.com, a.k.a. Twitter, at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And, of course, on Twitch, at Coach Nick Money.
Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And Facebook, at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
Instagram, at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
And TikTok, at DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks. And it is Coach Nick Money on the screen there. Yeah, so that's the story. Make a lot of money because I am Coach Nick Money.
Be greenable.
Be greenable. I'm with my compatriot DBL Nicks.
In the house.
A.K.A.
The Rainmaker.
Yeah. Got his degree at Bangernomics University. Yeah. All right, we also got the secret weapon. The one, the only, DBL Moms.
Hey!
Excellent.